Have you ever walked away from a conversation thinking, why do people talk to me like that? Here's the dark truth most people never hear. Your kindness might be teaching them it's okay. Not because kindness is weak, but because unprotected kindness invites disrespect. Psychology shows that people don't disrespect you all at once. They start small. A joke at your expense, a dismissive tone, interrupting you, ignoring your time. And here's the key part. They're watching how you respond. If you laugh it off, if you stay silent, if you over-explain to keep the peace, their subconscious records one thing: I can do this again. That's how disrespect grows. The people who get respect aren't louder, ruder, or aggressive. They simply draw invisible lines. Early, they pause. They are correct. They don't rush to be liked. And the moment you protect your boundaries, something interesting happens. People adjust. So if this keeps happening to you, don't ask, what's wrong with me? Ask, what have I been allowing? Because once you change that, the way people treat you changes too. Let's clear something up right away. People don't disrespect you because they're evil villains waking up like, whose confidence should I destroy today? Most disrespect happens unconsciously. The human brain is lazy. It looks for shortcuts. And one of those shortcuts is this question: how much can I get away with when dealing with you? That's not hatred, that's psychology. 1. Over-accommodation triggers disrespect. Now let's talk about something no one warns you about. Being too understanding can actually backfire. You let things slide. Say, it's fine, when it's clearly not. Laugh off disrespect just to keep the peace. You think you're being mature. But the subconscious message you're sending is this: I don't enforce boundaries. And this is where dark psychology kicks in. Humans don't respect kindness alone. They respect rules. If there are no consequences, the brain assumes this behavior is allowed. So when you tolerate small disrespect, you're basically saying more of this is okay. Let me ask you something. If a store never charged you for stealing, would you stop? Exactly. Disrespect grows the same way. 2. Familiarity without boundaries breeds contempt. Have you ever noticed how strangers are often more polite than people close to you? That's not random. Familiarity lowers effort. When people feel safe around you, they stop monitoring themselves. Now, this can be beautiful, or it can be dangerous. If you never correct disrespect early, people assume this is just how we talk to them. And later, when you finally speak up, they're shocked. Why are you being so sensitive? No, you weren't sensitive. You just waited too long. Boundaries aren't walls, they're instructions. And without instructions, people guess, and they usually guess wrong. 3rd, you don't react, so they escalate. This one hits hard. When someone disrespects you, they're not always trying to hurt you. Most of the time, they're testing. It's subconscious. They say something slightly rude, and then they wait. If you freeze, smile awkwardly, change the subject, their brain learns, oh, I can go further. That's how disrespect escalates, not because you're weak, but because silence is interpreted as permission. Now let me flip the script. Confidence isn't loud. Confidence is responsive. A calm pause, a raised eyebrow, a simple question like, what do you mean by that? That alone can shut things down instantly. No yelling, no drama, just presence. Now here's the exciting part. Respect isn't about domination. It's about clarity. And once you understand this, everything changes. First, respect comes from consistency, not intensity. You don't need big confrontations. You need small, consistent corrections. Think of respect like a thermostat. Every time someone crosses a line, and you calmly adjust it back, you teach people how to treat you. Simple phrases like, let's keep it respectful. I don't joke about that. Pause. Let me finish. No anger, no apology, just calm authority. That's rare. And it's powerful. 2. Detachment is magnetic. Here's the paradox. The less you need respect, the more you receive it. When people sense that you're grounded, that you're not chasing approval, they naturally become more careful around you. Not out of fear, out of awareness. Because confidence without aggression feels unpredictable, and the human brain respects what it can't control. 3. You teach people how to treat you every day. This isn't about blaming yourself. It's about reclaiming control. Every interaction is a vote. Do you speak clearly? Pause before responding? Hold eye contact. Let silence do the work. These tiny behaviors send massive signals, and once you shift them, people start listening more, interrupting less, respecting your time. Not because you demanded it, but because you embodied it. Let me leave you with this. Disrespect isn't always an attack. Sometimes it's feedback. Not about who you are, but about what you allow. And the moment you stop tolerating what drains you, everything changes. Your conversations change. Your relationships change. Even the way you walk into a room changes. So here's the real question. What are you done accepting?